bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Hello, my name's Digger Dawn and I use a Garrett AT Max. Now I've used a Garrett AT Max since it first came out and I do really well with it. It's a bit of a silver machine, to be honest. But I get a lot of people asking me messages and buying an AT Max as the first machine and really struggling with it with one thing and another. So I thought what I would do is I would show you how I use mine. There'll be other people out there say I do it wrong, but this is how it works for me, and if you watch my videos you'll see that I do quite well with it. So I'm going to go through the problems what people have, and most of it is about chattering and it's too noisy and they can't keep it quiet. So I'm going to show you how I sort mine out and make it behave. That's it, because that's what we want, a well behaved machine, isn't it? Sometimes you can get crazy interference like this and you think it's because your machine's broke, but it's because I'm stood next to Kev with his pulse induction pinpointer. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to change the frequency, which is here. There, it stopped. So sometimes it can be other people, especially pulse induction machines, can have a bit of an effect on it. So if you're getting that going on, have a go at changing your frequency. So you can see how far you can get near it now, Kev, with it. There you go. See, he's took it right out. So he's practically touching it, nothing. So if it's going all over the show, have a go at changing the frequency. So I hope that's helped you a little bit. Remember, if it's making a lot of noises, you might be getting interference off something. It could be electric fences, it could be overhead cables, it could be something buried in the ground, because they have a lot of cables buried in the ground. Or it could just be your mate or some other detectors. So don't forget to use that frequency. So if you're just starting off and you want to just get going before you start going technical, this is what I do, is I switch it on and I put it on custom. I've knocked off the first 35, I've discriminated 35 iron off there, and then because it is quite noisy, what you make sure you do is keep your iron audio off. Can you see that button there? Keep that off. Just use that when you've got a target and you want to check what it is. Now if it feels very noisy, or you know, if it's been raining, I find if it's been raining the machine is very sensitive. So don't be scared of knocking a bit of your sensitivity down. It's not going to stop you finding anything. It's just going to quieten the machine down and just let you focus on the targets instead of going beep 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 all the time. So that's it. 35 off discrimination. Only put your iron audio on when you're testing a target. And don't be scared of turning your sensitivity down. Now I usually always knock 2 off anyway, but today, because it's been wet and this feels quite noisy, I've knocked 3 off. Now sensitivity. I would definitely say that's the coin. So it's picking it up there, 15 centimetres. Let's turn it down one. Yep, still picking it up. Still picking it up. So it's still picking it up even at that, at 15 centimetres. So let's have a look at it. Just want to see how deep it is. God, it's only a florin. I can't believe it. So I found that with my sensitivity on too. See, sensitivity on 2, and I found that. So that's a florin, a George V florin. Oh, that's mega. I can't get over that. I found that doing a make it video, doing a help it video. But there you go, you see. Now, see that circular bit in the middle being clean? Makes me think there's something else in there. Because if you get something with a circle on like that, it's been stuck next to something else. So it's either rubbish or it's another. I'm sure it was stuck to something. That's all I can think. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, it's another silver. It's another one. You see, that circle fit together, you see, that's how they were. So if you ever find a coin and it's got a bit of a clean shiny bit, have a look, see what else is there. I can't believe it. Can you believe that? So it's a florin and a shilling in the hole. You see, I think sometimes karma's done that. I've made a video today. I've come out, I've sort of not hunted as much as I would have done, because I've been trying to make an instructional video to help people, and because I've helped people, the silver spirits helped me and found a florin and a shilling and a spill in a hole. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with that. Honestly, I am. If you're new to the machine and you don't know what it's about, it's got 4 different programs on it. Now you can use all metal mode. You can customise it and put your own settings on it. You can do coins, which is already preset to find coins, and 0 means there's no it'll just pick up everything that's on the field. Now, first thing, let's have a look at all metal mode. Now, all metal mode is really, really good if you're on a quiet field, there's not much around, and you want to try and get extra depth. Now, it's only got 1 tone. I believe you can do something to make it do 2 tones, but I just have it on 1 tone. And so let's have a look at what it sounds like. So all metal mode is just 1 sound, and it's like a buzz. Let's see. And when you go over something, the buzz goes very loud. So would you dig that? Well, the answer is yeah, it's quite a solid number. It's a little boat. Oh no, it's a... Now the trouble with all metal mode is, at 20, it will just bring up an highlight, any iron or anything, any big bit of metal, it'll just boom, boom. That's why it's always good to have it, because you can hear it's noisy. That's why it's always good to have it on a quiet field, you know. So say you're on some plough that's like the moon, it would be ideal on there. But on pasture like this, what's a bit noisy, you'd be getting a bit of noises. I've got to say, this machine sounds totally different in the headphones. I would not use it without headphones. So that's all metal mode, good for quiet areas or if you want a bit of extra depth. So the settings that I have it on, if you have it all metal mode, is when I use the threshold. Because what the threshold does, it gives you a sort of hum. So I usually put my threshold on -4. You see there, -4. And that then cancels out a lot of the noise that you're getting from the all metal mode and works quite well. So when you're starting off with your AT Max, try and switch it on where there's no metal. So you can see there's nothing there, there's no noises. Then you hold this one down and pump it on the ground to ground balance it. You do it 4 or 5 times and that'll ground balance it. Okay, then you're ready to go. See that? Now it's going at 65, 77. So yeah, there's a nice 77 there, but it's also a 5. Now you can check by changing directions. Still doing it that side. I would definitely say that's rubbish. So if you're just getting a one-sided high tone and the rest is scruffy and low, should we have a look at what it is just to prove it? There you go, it was that. Just a bit of nothing. Oh, wait. So that's a nice signal there. Let's turn the iron audio on, let's have a listen. I would say that's rubbish. But gold has a bit of a grunt like that, to be honest with you. So I dig that up, even though it's telling me it's a good chance it's going to be rubbish. I can't risk missing the gold. So you can see that's pretty stable there. And I wouldn't say that's a coin, but I would definitely say it's definitely something. But it's not flicking like from 17 down, is it? Let's have a look. So there it is, a spoon. Bit of a spoon. So the solid signal, you see, was telling me it wasn't rubbish, but the numbers being lowish were telling me it was definitely something. And it was a bit of a spoon. You shouldn't always go off the numbers. You should go off the sound. A nice high-pitched sound that's constant is usually something. So let's have a look for a coin. Now I pretty much say 100% this is a coin. See, right up there. Let's have a go from this angle. Same from the other angles. So I'm pretty much betting my life that's going to be a coin. So you could go over it like that. Use your pinpointer button. So we know it's there. Then I back off till the sound stops and dig in front of your coil. There you go. Coin. So that's the sort of signals that you're looking for if you're just after coins, if you're doing a bit of coin shooting. Make sure when you're putting your plug back, you put all the bits of soil in and make it as neat as you can. You don't want to leave a scruffy mess. Because it's not all about detecting, you know. It's about leaving the land as you found it. Give it a stamp down. And then you're off to get your next penny. And there will be more technical things you can do with it, but to get yourself going and to make sure that you're not getting a headache from all the noise, try them things that I've showed you. See, another little tip I always do is I always do near a gate. Kev don't like them, but I found so many good stuff near a gate because it's where people congregated most. And you have got a lot of rubbish, but if you dig through the rubbish, look. So that video's helped you. And it's give you a little bit of an idea what you're looking for and how to sort your problems out if it's a little bit noisy. And as you've seen, don't worry about turning your sensitivity down. You know, people think they're digging to Australia for stuff. But if you're just starting out, you just want to find some coins and you just want to find bits to know that you're on the right track. And then you can start going for very, 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 very deep things. But don't worry about your sensitivity. As you saw, that works. So until next time then, diggity dig dig dig. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you think this video's helped. I dig with my AT Max every Tuesday and you can see what I find with it and just share some tips as well along the way. See you soon. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, you'll find me on Facebook, on Digger Dawn Facebook group. You'll find me on Instagram at Digger Dawn. And if there's my little head, just press that and subscribe and you won't miss any videos. So thank you very much. See you soon.
I got time, it's clear to see.